Hello, Juliana Sproles checking in. It is coronavirus time. Hopefully, that's not going to last a really long time. I feel a little bit crazy, but I'm in my garage and I'd like to welcome you to my candle corner. In December of 2019, I created a local candle club. So I make 100% beeswax candles, and the reason that beeswax is important and helpful, especially during this time of wanting clean air, germ-free environments, peace and tranquility, and an overall sense of greater well-being. Beeswax is a sustainable material produced by our bees all over the world. We couldn't live without them, as we know. And beeswax helps us clean the air by emitting negative ions into the air, attaching to positive ions, helping bring down dust and allergens and purifying the air. So there have been many people who've reported increased enhanced breathing after burning beeswax candles. A little bit cleaner burning, or way cleaner burning than, say, paraffin, which comes from the bottom of the oil barrel. The sludge at the bottom after the petroleum comes out is where paraffin comes from. And paraffin puts smoke on the walls and in your lungs and chemicals in the air. So I decided that on this first day of spring, the 19th of March, 2020, I would make some candles every single day while we're going through our coronavirus pandemic. Now, I know we're all going to come out stronger and better and healthier through this global event. And it's very interesting that the whole entire world is having it's kind of a reset, right? So this is very impromptu. I spent a couple of days ago the entire day taking every single thing out of the garage, and now I've created my whole little candle world. I've been making beeswax candles, custom beeswax candles, for the last 2.5 years. And I started with at a restaurant here locally, Sourwood Cafe in Marble Hill, Georgia. We're in North Georgia, the mountains at the base of the Appalachians. So we burn beeswax candles at the restaurant. A classy, casual cuisine, nice, comfortable restaurant here across from our local community, our gated community. So I'm going to show you what beeswax, the block of beeswax looks like that I'm going to be melting today. And it's not ready to pour, but I'll just introduce a couple of things, and then this will be the start of our candle adventure for marching into April 2020. Actually, this is what it's looking like melted. I wish you could smell it. Look how beautiful and golden it is. All right. Maybe I can pour one. Maybe I can pour one. I've got my melter happening here. There's a gazillion videos on YouTube about how to make candles. And I make them for meditative purposes and spiritual purposes and healing purposes, and just, I really truly enjoy the glow of a beautiful beeswax candle. So this is a 1 pound block of beeswax. And I buy my beeswax from a reputable source that takes care of all the beekeepers, take care of their bees and treat them well. I order my wax from Ohio. So, excuse me, that's what beeswax looks like. I make anything from birthday candles to glass tea light candles to the swirl party candle would go in here, to the original classic dinner candle. This is the one we started with for Sourwood Cafe. Maybe I'll light one of these so we can see how this one burns today. And then I branched off and I started custom filling all types of vintage glass and recycled glass in people's vessels that they want to reuse. This is a rectangle, this is actually a square pillar I made from a hydrogen peroxide bottle. So, introduction to beeswax candle making. I do an interactive demonstration here in Georgia, and as I said, I fill custom beeswax candles for people, and we just like to share light. I work with a lot of light workers and spiritual, loving, empathic people to help hold space and light as we heal humanity and the earth. Right? All right, let's light a candle, and I know what to do. I'm going to light this birthday candle. We'll light a tiny birthday candle. I have a gazillion trays around here, and didn't prepare for this. This is very impromptu. See how it goes. All right, so I have a little bit of kind of a funky birthday candle I created. So, this is a crooked beeswax candle, but I can straighten it out. It's not about being perfect, is it? Just want to show the glow of a beautiful golden beeswax. For the birthday candle first. They're reusable. See how bright the glow is? Beeswax burns longer than other waxes. No chemicals, as I said. It's usually dripless. Sometimes it'll run, well, yeah, it's a dripless, smokeless, clean burning, long lasting, and it has a beautiful, natural, subtle honey, sweet aroma. So this will burn quite a while. I've made all different sizes of birthday candles, and I make each one by hand. So I'm going to let this sit here, and then I will, in honor of where it all started, I will light our original sourwood candle. This is the classic dinner candle. As you know, we wouldn't burn scented candles at dinner, but a beeswax candle with a very slightly sweet aroma blends well with the food. So you'll have to come see us here in North Georgia. Classic sourwood dinner candle. Ta-da! And then one more I'll do, and that'll be it for today. So this is an amber kombucha bottle that I cut by hand and polished slightly. It has the anchor on the bottom. You can go and find out which kombucha that is. Right? It's really good. So this is a twin flame candle. And the other day, I did get a little soot on the side because the wicks are too big, and so they put off a little carbon over here because I didn't trim my wicks. So I'll show you what happens when we don't trim the wicks. Candle connoisseurs will know that trimming the wicks to 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch usually is a nice blend of air wax and wick. If you overwick your candle, you're going to have a lot of extra carbon and potentially soot. Not a lot with beeswax though. Whoops. Try not to burn yourself. I love the glow of the golden beeswax and the amber candle. So, see, yeah, it's smoking. This one's smoking because the wick is too big. But I'm going to get the candle wax to start melting, and then there. Twin flame candle. Juliana Sproles, signing out.